Why are discipline rates disproportionate for minority students in special education? Have you ever wondered why discipline rates are not the same for all students, especially in special education? This is a pressing issue that affects many minority students. Let's break down the reasons behind this disparity. First, data shows that minority students, particularly Black students, face higher rates of disciplinary actions like suspensions and referrals compared to their white peers. Even when controlling for behavior, this trend persists. For instance, in some school districts, Black students make up less than half of the student body but account for a majority of disciplinary referrals among students in special education. One major factor is implicit bias. Educators may unconsciously hold stereotypes that influence how they perceive the behavior of minority students. This can lead to harsher disciplinary measures for similar behaviors when exhibited by these students. Another contributing factor is inadequate teacher training. Many teachers do not receive enough training to manage diverse classrooms effectively. Without proper training in culturally responsive practices, staff may resort to exclusionary discipline more often for minority students. Strict disciplinary policies also play a role. Zero-tolerance policies and increased security measures can disproportionately affect minority students. These policies often limit the discretion of educators and focus on punishment rather than support, leading to higher suspension rates. Students who are both minorities and have disabilities face unique challenges. Their disabilities can affect behavior, but when combined with racial bias, they are more likely to be disciplined instead of receiving the support they need. Additionally, minority students in special education may have less access to effective behavioral supports and counseling. This lack of resources can lead to more disciplinary issues. The consequences of these disproportionate discipline rates are serious. Suspensions and expulsions take students out of the classroom, which negatively impacts their academic performance and increases the risk of dropping out. This situation can contribute to what is known as the school-to-prison pipeline, where disciplinary actions increase the likelihood of future involvement with the criminal justice system. To address these disparities, it is essential to advocate for equitable discipline practices. Some practical approaches include providing comprehensive training for educators on cultural competence and positive behavioral interventions. Implementing restorative justice practices can serve as alternatives to exclusionary discipline. It is also important to ensure that individualized supports and accommodations are in place for students with disabilities. Monitoring discipline data can help identify and address disproportionality. Engaging families and communities in creating supportive school environments is vital. Understanding the reasons behind disproportionate discipline rates helps everyone involved in education work toward fair treatment and better outcomes for minority students in special education.